What's up guys, Nepenthes here and welcome to the most used team in FIFA. Today we're going to be building the most used squad in FIFA. There are some stipulations to this, but we'll get into that in a second. And then we're going to go and play a live FUT Champs game with it and see how we get on. Now if you guys want more squad builders, drop a thumbs up on the video. I'm going to be bringing the best team in FIFA back. It's all going to be done through FUT Champs. We're going to be doing different theme squads and different value squads. And today is number one. I suppose, is this the best team in FIFA? I suppose it is the best team in FIFA, but like it's the best team in FIFA, but the most used team in FIFA. So the stipulations are, guys, of course, FUTBin has a players game performance section, and what it does is every time you list a player on the market, it tracks how many games that player had on it, and it adds it to the total number of games played. Right, so with that in mind, we get an understanding of who the most used players in FIFA are. However, this of course does not account for untradables unless you've used the FUTBin import section, which then can grab your untradable games as well and add those on too. However, I wouldn't recommend using it because EA are just funny like that, and you never know if they're going to ban you. You know, they'll ban you and be like, "Oh, you use a third-party tool," and you know what they're like. I've never had any issues with it before, but just for the sake of staying safe, I'm not going to overly recommend using FUTBin import. But that basically means that the most used team in FIFA that we're going to be building today is going to not include untradables. And some of the most used untradables that I see all the time is Eden Hazard's Player of the Month, which I think is probably one of the most used cards in the game this year. Aubameyang and Lucas Player of the Month, Royce Player of the Month. And then I've just got some other randos on the bench that I'm probably not going to get through and get in. So in goalkeeping spot, guys, I was interested to see who the goalkeeper was going to be. I had a few ideas in my mind. I thought it might have been Alisson or Ederson as the most used goalkeeper because they're very nicely rated and relatively cheap. However, coming in at 10.6 million games is Hugo Lloris. Courtois is in second spot with 10.5 million games, and Ederson was in third place with 10.2 million games. Alisson wasn't used nearly as much as I thought, actually. He's down at 5.6 million games, alongside Manuel Neuer, also at 5.6 million games. So that is our goalkeeper. And then the way we've done this in terms of players, we've got one right back, two centre backs, one left back, two centre mids, one left mid, one right mid, two strikers, and then we changed to a 4-2-3-1 in game. So in at the right back slot, probably no surprises and no hard guesses for who it's going to be. It could have been this guy here that's on the screen right now, Kyle Walker, but he's in second place with 10,400,000 games, beaten only by this man here, Antonio Valencia, who has 10,500,000 games, and then Lala's second in form, and it's very well, it's very like irregular to see informs in the most used cards, but Lala's second in form is the third most used right back in the game at 8 million games. I of course would be interested to see how many Juanfran has as well, the Juanfran SBC, but of course we can't track that, and so he's not there. We then move into the centre-back roles, dudes. The first and most used centre-back is going to be Davinson Sanchez, coming in at 13.8 million games. That's a lot of games on him. And then the second centre-back, guys, is going to be Rafael Varane, coming in at 11.2 million games. Another absolutely sensational centre-back. In at third place was Van Dijk at 10.5. Interestingly, Eric Bailly is the fourth most used centre-back at 8.2 million games. I don't think he's a great centre-back this year, and he's so cheap to the point where it's like you could easily upgrade him. But yeah, coming in at 8.2 million for Eric Bailly. Sergio Ramos at 7.3 million and Titi at 7.2 million. Boateng is next up at 7.1 million, and I almost never see Jerome Boateng, so I'm surprised at how many games he's played in FIFA so far this year. And then in the left back role, I don't think there's any surprises as to who the left back is. It is Alex Sandro with a massive 10.3 million games, followed up by Jordi Alba at 7.3 million games, so 3 million games more. Then Ben Mendy at 7 million games, Marcelo at 6 million, David Alaba at 5.8 million, and then Alex Telles is in there at 3.7 million. And I think it's fair to say that this year in FIFA, there are less quality left-back options than ever before. It just feels like there are really only like 2 or 3 quality high-end left-backs that are available, whereas there are multiple right-backs available. Dani Alves and Juanfran SBC, Lala, Carl Walker, now Valencia's Futmas card, Florenzi's live item. There's so many. In the centre mid spot. So for this section, guys, I looked for cams, centre mids, and CDMs. And that's how we got our top 2 here. And the first most used player is not only just the most used player in midfield, he is one of the most used players in the game overall, and that is Fabinho, coming in at 20,500,000 games. And the disparity between him and second place, which is Paul Pogba is used 10.99 million games, so basically 11 million games. So Fabinho has been used almost double the amount of the next most used midfielder, which just goes to show how overpowered and strong he is. Next up, we have Matuidi at 10.7 million, Kante at 10.5 million, Fernandinho at 10.3 million, Nainggolan at 9 million. So in terms of cam, centre mids and CDMs, the first sort of like 6 or 7 are all defensive-minded players generally, outside of Pogba. And then we get into a few more attacking-minded players. Eriksen at 8 million, Dembele at 8 million, Casemiro at 7.8 million, De Bruyne at 7.5 million, and then Fred, who I expected to see really high because he's used in so many teams, he's down at 7.3 million, and Kondogbia is down at 7 million. So a couple of the guys that I expected to be in this team are nowhere near it, and we get Pogba and Fabinho. We then move, guys, into the left-hand side. Now, I personally believe that this would be Eden Hazard if we were able to count in like untradables as well. But the winner for the left mid role is Leroy Sané at 9.9 million games, closely followed by the other guy that you saw on the screen there, which is Sadio Mane at 9 million games, and then Heung-min Son at 8.5 million, Costa at 7.5 million, Martial at 7.4 million, and the guy that I honestly expected to see in the number 1 spot is Neymar. He was down at 6 million games, so not as high as I thought he might be. Into the right midfield role, guys, and once again, I had a few ideas in my mind as to who this would be. I actually think that potentially Player of the Month Lucas would be very, very high on this list if we had the ability to look at the untradables, but I always had in my mind that Mbappe was going to be the winner here, and he indeed is the winner here. 10.6 million games for Mbappe, closely followed by Mohamed Salah at 9.3 million, and then Lucas at 8.7 million, and that is actually his Player of the Month card that's there because it's an 86 rated and untradable. So Lucas is third place for the cards that have done the FUTBIN import. Gareth Bale at 4th place with 6.1 million, and then Willian at 5.3 million, and it kind of falls apart a little bit after that. And that leaves our 2 strikers, guys. And in terms of the strikers, the first one is Gabriel Jesus, coming in at 11.2 million, and it's surprising to me because I actually don't really ever see Jesus. And now, obviously, my instances on FIFA are only one perspective. Maybe you guys constantly come up against players that use Jesus. I don't necessarily. Last year, he was definitely one of the guys that I saw all the time. But this year, because he no longer has the 4-star weak foot, and because low drivens have been nerfed, I just don't really see him much at all anymore. So Gabriel Jesus is the first one. And the second one was a genuine surprise to me. And that is Inform, the first and only Inform, of course, of today's video, Inform Ben Yedder, coming in at 10.5 million games. Next up was Firmino at 9.6 million, Dries Mertens at 9.2 million, Griezmann at 8.8 million, Aguero 8.2 million, and Aubameyang was as low as 7 million. Some of the strikers I expected to see, I don't even know who I really expected to see, but I don't think I expected to see Inform Ben Yedder as the striker. Probably Player of the Month Aubameyang would be the one that I would expect to see there, apart from the fact that obviously we can't use him on FUTBIN. So that, guys, is the full squad. Of course, I've started in a 4-3-3 to get the best chemistry. You can actually get 100 chemistry on this team if you have loyalty on all of the players. And in terms of the actual formation, I'm going to be sitting into a 4-2-3-1 because I feel like it's the most overused formation this year. You can see the lineup there: Pogba and Fabinho in at CDM, Mbappe at left cam, Sané at right cam, Ben Yedder at central cam, and Jesus up front. And this will be my starting tactic with drop back and low depth, playing long ball formation. And if I'm struggling and I need to get some pressure on, we've got the 4-2-3-1, the second variant with the constant pressure, just to try and get some possession back. So that, guys, is the squad. Let's get into the game. All right, guys, here we go into the game with our most used team. Let's see how many this guy has. So he has Exactly none, but he's got a lot of the second-rate players, the second-place players. De Bruyne, Salah, Mane, Kante, Van Dijk. This is actually a sick team. Now, we are in Foot Champs, and of course I am using an off-chem team and a team that I haven't really played with all that much, whereas I'm not used to it. But we're going to give it our best shot. We're going to hope that we can come through this one. And on the off chance that I do get an early rage quit, which I probably don't see happening based on how good this guy's team is, but on the off chance I do get an early rage quit, I will probably go and play another game, just so that we can get a good look at the most used team in FIFA. And of course, by using this team here today, we are just contributing and adding to the most used factor of the most used team in FIFA. Now, in your clubs, guys, what this will be fun thing to do in the comment section below. In your clubs, who are the most 3 capped players in your club? Put that in the comments. Oh, I think he's just offside. Yeah, he was just off. Yeah, put in the comment section, guys, the most 3 capped players in your club. That would be very, very interesting. So here we go with the... What a ball. Wow, he fizzed that. I'm glad that I got the ball back there, but... Oh, geez. He absolutely fizzed that in there. That was mental. You see that thing on the top left there, guys? That needs to go. I don't care about the 2 players to watch. I care about being able to look at the screen and see where my players are. Now, this guy's not a terrible player here. He's got a few good skill moves, a few good tricks and such with the Aubameyang there. He's got a little bit lucky with the deflection there. He's going to get on the inside. Oh, he's actually going to get a free kick for that, isn't he? He's not. Wow. Well, I mean, fair enough, because I didn't even mean to do what the game did for me there. Let's see if we can get in with Gabriel Jesus. We've got Sané on the outside. I baited him in. We've got Mbappe going through here. Mbappe into the space. Mbappe does... Oh, wow, this guy's not even marking him. Here we go. Ben Yedder finds Fabinho. Not who you really want at the top of the box, but because finesse shots are so overpowered, it doesn't matter who you've got. What are Fabinho's shooting stats? Now, Fabinho as well, by the way, guys, is the most used player in FIFA by a considerable margin. He has 78 long shots. No, sorry, 78 shot power, 65 long shots, and 71 curve. Does he have a trait that might boost it? No traits on him either. So the fact that he was able to score that timed finesse on a yellow, that's quite embarrassing from the game, really, isn't it? You would expect the keeper to be able to save those more often than not. But because of the way this game is, it goes in. This guy's searching for his own timed finesses there. He's not going to get it. And maybe that, again, guys, is exactly why Fabinho is the most used player in any FIFA ever, because he is just a beast. Here we go with Leroy Sané. We're going to get into some space here. We're going to chop on the inside, hit him with the cut. Oh, I tried to do the heel-to-heel flick with the right bumper to get a little bit of an angle on that as well, but it didn't do it for some reason, and this guy just walks the ball out. But with his centre-back, an interesting ploy, an interesting tactic. We get the ball there with Antonio Valencia, some space over on the left-hand side for Mbappe. It's gone nowhere near Mbappe. I wish I had my controller feature on the screen right now so that I could show you guys exactly where I aimed at, because rest assured, that was aimed... Oh, I don't know why that's gone to Jesus. That was aimed to Mbappe, and computers just said no. So here we go, though, with Gabriel Jesus. That's a good block. We're going to get another opportunity to shoot here. Fabinho, you're not going to be... You're not going to be stepping away from him anymore, are you? There's Ben Yedder. There's a finesse shot. There's the 2-0. 20 minutes in here, guys. And Wissam Ben Yedder gets the goal. And that 5-star weak foot, I think, is why he is one of the most used players in FIFA. 4-star skill moves, nippy, good agility, good balance, decent composure and such. And, of course, he now has the 86 rated live item. So if you guys can get your hands on that, if they do go through a few rounds, he will end up being a mammoth card. And if, in fact, he gets a Team of the Season card, can you imagine how good that might be? Here we go, Gabriel Jesus with another time finish. Oh, Alisson with the save after the deflection. Jesus there doesn't quite come up trumps with that. The ball's going to get popped into the front post. Fabinho's up for the header. It finds its way to Ben Yedder. Hey, that rhymed. Here's Ben Yedder with a heel-to-heel flick. And then a couple of little step overs there. And is that a pen ref? Is it just a little bit of strength, or just a little bit of strength there? Ball played down the line. This guy's Andy Robertson, doesn't really have that much stamina, so I could hopefully use that to my advantage there. Aguero plays it in. He's got the through ball down to Kyle Walker, who is quite tired. He's dinked it into the near post, and we were able to get that one out. And now he's got Kyle Walker on no energy at all, and we can accelerate away with Mbappe. He does have Kante tracking back, so we'll be smart with it. Pogba gets the ball on the inside. Ben Yedder into Gabriel Jesus. Jesus waited for the run of Ben Yedder. It ended up going to Mbappe there. Ball comes in to Gabriel Jesus and then into Ben Yedder. And Ben Yedder shoots and Ben Yedder scores. And that is surely going to be the end of the game here. No, this guy is a glutton for punishment. He is sticking around. to get some more action here. The great goal there as well. Really nice, well worked. Good turn in the box from Ben Yedder. He moves his keeper a little bit. It wasn't enough, and Alisson can't stop that finesse shot to the top corner. And after just 30 in-game minutes, we find ourselves 3-0 up with a 95 chem team in FUT Champs. And this, guys, what you're seeing here, this display of brilliance from this team, this is why this team is the most used in FIFA. Because no matter whereabouts you look on the field here, it is spectacular. I wonder what it would cost. I know Mbappe and Pogba are quite heavy prices now. Obviously, with no Van Dijk in the team, it kind of reduces a lot of the cost. I know Fabinho now isn't necessarily worth all that much. I know he was up in the hundreds of thousands, but is now down at like 50 or 40,000. Lloris isn't exactly super expensive. I think if you took out Mbappe and Pogba, I think you could probably argue that it's relatively affordable at this stage in the game. And even if you kept in Mbappe and Pogba, I think most people could probably like forge this team together. And then, of course, I am forgetting about Raphael Varane, who is very expensive as well, up at about 200,000 coins, I think, for him. Pogba's like in the threes, and I think Mbappe is like 300,000 as well. So maybe it's not. Maybe we're looking at like 1 million coins for this team. But is this a quality team for 1 million coins? I absolutely think so. Good play there from Alexandro. This guy's got a little bit about him now. I'm actually going to move into the tactic that gives me some constant pressure, just to try and start frustrating this guy a bit more. We've got 7 minutes till the half, so I'm not going to be burning all that much stamina in the next 7 or 8 minutes, and hopefully we'll be able to do enough to just kind of get this guy out of here. At 3-0 on the 40th minute here, I would like this guy to have rage quit by now. Not that I deserve or am entitled to him rage quitting, but it's late in the day in FUT Champs. If this guy's got games left to play, he's wasting his time sitting around on this game, isn't he? He's got little to no chance to get back into this here. He's barely had an attempt on goal, and every attack I've had at this point in time has pretty much resulted in a goal. He has got the through ball there, though. I did read it, although Kante evaded the tackle. Ball's going to come in here to Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Good ball in, although Alexandro jumps up massive there, and Varane to get the ball away. We've got Ben Yedder here, finds Pogba, 3 minutes till half-time. Here we go over Leroy Sané. Lovely stuff there into Gabriel Jesus. He does the old three-point turn, cuts that one in. Oh, that's so close. So very close. That's going to be our ball as well, surely there. Oh, Jesus, I need you to react to that a bit quicker. Fabinho picks up the loose ball into Jesus. Jesus into Mbappe. Mbappe, lovely little bit of trickery there. Loses the ball. Tried to do the... I need to get a new controller. I tried to do the El Tornado there with Mbappe, but sadly just didn't quite work out for me. Here we go, Ben Yedder. Oh, that's a good block, that is. Was going for it. Wow, I got a free kick for that. That's interesting. We're going to just drill this one straight into the back of the net as well. Have we got a left footer on the team? Leroy Sané, here we go. We're just going to hit this one into that top left corner. See if we can get it in there past the goalkeeper. That went straight at the keeper. My God. Could have done a lot better with that. And that is the half, guys. So 3-0 up at half-time with the most used team in FIFA. Generally cruising. Obviously, there's a reason, as I said before, why these guys... Look at that. It says that I haven't pressed A. I've pressed A. I'm trying to skip through this. Yeah, there's reasons why this is the most used team in FIFA. Fabinho and Ben Yedder with the goals. 11, 19 and 29 for the goal scorers there. By the way, I am trying to skip here. This guy hasn't really done much for passing or possession. As my controller's turned off, that's why. Good job my batteries died at half-time and not during the game, guys. I might have been struggling to get that up in time before getting kicked out of the game. But here we go into the second half, guys. So 3-0 up, as I say, with the best team in FIFA. This guy's got a very nice team as well. He has got a really top-end Premier League team with Kante and Sané, Kyle Walker, Mo Salah. Sorry, not Sané. He has Mane, doesn't he? And he plays the ball there to Hugo Lloris. Easy catch for Lloris. We've got a ball out there into my Leroy Sané. Fabinho will pick up the loose ball. Lovely little bit of dancing there from Fabinho. And again, just let this guy chase him down. That was Aguero burning some stamina there. Got a nice ball on the outside from Sandro into Mbappe. Mbappe, I did press the pass button there. The game didn't register it though, but Alexandro has run back through. We've got a couple of passes in. Ben Yedder, oh, it's going to fall to Gabriel Jesus. What can he do here? Rainbow flicks one. Goes for the volley. Doesn't quite get it. I could have just hit a finesse shot there, but as we're 3-0 up, I want to score some nicer goals here. Here is Sané. Speaking of nicer goals, there's a time finesse, and the keeper catches that one. Alisson doing bits. And this is what I said. This guy's got Alisson. I expected very much so to see Alisson or Ederson as the most used goalkeepers, but for some reason, people people prefer Hugo Lloris. Now, funnily enough, I actually I have Lloris myself. Is that not a foul there, ref? No? No, no chance. I'm trying to score a nice goal for you guys now instead of just scoring like standard time finesses. This guy is a little bit more open than he was in the first half as well. Maybe he's just kind of like lost the plot a little bit. I don't know. Let's see what we can get out of this though. Kante burning it through there. Sergio Aguero. The ball comes in to Aubameyang, and Valencia with the good block there as well. And I think that's going to be my ball. It is. It turns into being my ball. Oh God, I'm giving it straight back to him. That's terrible, terrible play. Good effort, good save from Lloris, and a corner for my opponent. I need to get that 4th goal. You know, as much as I have been dominating this game, you never know in FIFA, man. Like, crazier things have happened than throwing away 3-goal leads. If this guy, like, all of a sudden goes 3-5-2, constant pressure, and just starts hammering at me, you know, I've collapsed. I've thrown away 4-goal leads in FUT Champs before, so it wouldn't be a total surprise to me to throw away a 3-goal lead here in this game. So we're going to try our best to make sure we get a ball down the side here to Mbappe. Good play. 1-2 with Alexandro there. Gets him into some nice space. Good ball into Pogba. Good ball into Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, I've tried to do a roulette there again, and it just has not registered it one little bit. There's De Bruyne, though. Good news is this guy has a little low stamina on a lot of his players. Here is Pogba into Gabriel Jesus. Ben Yedder waits for the space. He finds Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, it's going to be a tap-in for Sané on his weak foot as well. It's 4-0. Jesus could potentially have scored. I did a low driven there. Just wanted to test it out, see how it worked. And it came back off the post into Leroy Sané for the tap-in on his right foot. But it is a 3-star weak foot into an open net. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he missed that based on how this game is a lot of the time. But very nice to see him tap that one home and get us a nice goal there, guys. So this guy is going to score a kick-off cheeses ease through Salah. He drives it across. Lloris with the save. We've got Alexandro here with a bit of time on the ball. Should be able to pick up that header. There we go. Varane should win that header as well. Lovely stuff. Davinson Sanchez now. Paul Pogba on the breakaway. Davinson Sanchez again. I should have gone coast to coast with Sanchez. Pogba into Fabinho. Fabinho finds Gabriel Jesus. Jesus is going to find Ben Yedder. We've got a lot of space on the ball here. Paul Pogba into Fabinho, into Mbappe. Mbappe to Jesus, back to Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba gets the angle there, flicks it up, has a shot, deflection, and saved. The El Tornado, not quite good enough on this occasion. But with 20 minutes left, this guy he's sticking around, guys. So we're going to get a full game out of this. Or at the very least, we're not going to go into a second game anyway. Here's Jesus. Ben Yedder, Jesus into Pogba. Lovely little bit of work there from Paul Pogba. Beautiful stuff from Paul Pogba. Why has he cut back like that? After I've done the roulette, I've pressed shoot there. I don't know why on earth he's done that. That's beautiful from Pogba again. This is lovely stuff. The running fake shot into the space. Oh, nearly. I was going to try and flick it up for a bicycle kick. I might actually try and score the bicycle kick. We'll get one of the guys with his back to goal here and see what we can do. That's a good ball through, though. Should be keeper's ball. I mean, as soon as he played that chip through ball through, I'm trying to pull Lloris, and he's not going anywhere. He's not having it at all. Oh, God. That was my bad. This guy's blown his chance anyway. He did have a great opportunity there to get a goal back. But sadly for him, he has blown it. Here is Pogba through. He's got Ben Yedder, who's got Mbappe. This is lovely stuff now. Mbappe and Walker fighting it out. Mbappe gets into the space. Mbappe with the rainbow flick. Fabinho with the interception on the edge of the box. But sadly, no doing. And because I'm still on constant pressure, guys, my team's stamina now is really, really depleting. So this guy is gonna end up creating a lot of chances in the last 10 minutes here because I've just got no stam on the team. But sadly, he's just wasting his chances. He's constantly throwing away possession and throwing away his opportunities. So here we go with the last few attacks of the game. Rafa Varane into Alexandro, passes into Pogba. Pogba's going to find a bit of space in the midfield. Out wide to Alexandro again. Lovely little bit of link-up play between the two boys down the left-hand side. We got ourselves Ben Yedder in behind. Alexandro's back again. We're going to get the ball back with Alexandro here. We're going to try and get a goal with Alexandro. We're going to send him forwards. There he is. It's on the edge of the box. And he's there again. This is beautiful stuff. We've got it into the left back here. He finds the angle. He has got the shot in him. Oh, he just doesn't have the dexterity there to get around that last challenge. If I could have just turned inside there with Alexandro, that could have been one of the goals of... No, I'm just kidding. It wouldn't have been the goal of the season, but you know what I mean. Anyway, here we go with Jesus. Lovely stuff from Gabriel Jesus. Oh, what a save from Alisson, and it's going to roll out for a corner there. The advanced rainbow flick from Jesus into a timed volley. And sadly, the goalkeeper gets that one. Here is Jesus again. Lovely little flick. Lovely little flick. Lovely little flick. And again, and he gets tackled eventually. I should have maybe pressed the sprint button to get a little bit ahead, but here we go, guys. Final attack of the game pretty much now. Well, probably that probably is it for me. 30 seconds left on the clock and a little bit of injury time. This guy's going to have his one last chance, one last hurrah to see if he's going to be able to pick himself up some, well, a goal. He's got a good chance there. That's a great block from Mbappe of all people with no stamina on him. He gets back to block that one out. And here we go, guys. So the ball comes in, the header goes in from Aubameyang, it goes over the bar, and this should signal the end of the game. So a fantastic 4-0 win for us there, guys. Pogba's going to just boot the ball up. Oh, wow, I've actually got a chance here. Oh, my God. I tried to just clear the ball. There we go. That's full time. I tried to just clear the ball there. So a big 4-0 win with the most used team in FIFA, guys, in FUT Champs as well, of course. Fantastic stuff to play with them. Fabinho with man of the match and a great goal. Ben Yedder with a 9.5. Jesus coming in with one assist. Ben Yedder with 2 goals and 1 assist. Fabinho with a goal and an assist. And then Sané with the final goal, the tap-in off the post for the easy 4-0. So a comfortable victory all in all, guys, and this is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.